There we go. Excuse me. Let's Cuphead, yo. Oh, Gallagher, why? Okay. There we go. Eat it, heart. Whoa.
Hey there.
Hey.
How goes the robot fight?
I'm beginning to think I should find that guy who will give me bombs.
You still have not gone back and talked to that guy?
No.
You probably should. Because those do come in handy, especially on this phase. Because you can just hang out above him and bomb him in the face. Also, because the bombs set off those bombs he's shooting in one shot. He's hanging out near the start of the second island, like by Baroness von Bonbon.
Yeah, we're gonna go do that real quick.
Yeah. Because this guy's enough of an asshole as it is. How far have you made it on this guy?
That run that you just saw was the most, the farthest I've made it on that guy.
Alright. Yeah, there was a brief period where I was like, oh, maybe this guy's bugged out the way Baroness von Bonbon was, because that thing wasn't moving, and then I realized I was just doing really badly at the fight.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
It's been like 30 years. Why are PlayStation emulators so hard to configure?
Right?
But yes, in
I still haven't managed to get Deception working properly.
my Island 3 experience has been Briny Beard, Honey Bottom,
B-Lady.
yeah, Vermin, and the 2 run guns.
I really like Werner Worman.
He's really good.
Like,
And he's-
yeah, that Phase 3 transition is maybe one of my favorite moments in the whole game.
I was not expecting that, even though I had seen the cat in the background. Spoilers.
Like, I saw it the whole time, and it just never caught on. Like, I didn't even think about that being a thing that could happen, and then it happens, and it's like, oh shit! And then the end of that fight also was really good for the double fake out.
I can't believe I never talked to this one guy.
Oh, did you go find him?
Yep.
Yep. And he's like, yo, bombs. Bombs are pretty sick, guy.
Also, speaking of this guy, give me a coin, I think.
Wait, that guy's a canteen.
Yeah.
I just now realized that. For some reason, I thought he was like a little bullet. But he's a canteen wearing goggles. Okay.
I managed to get the achievement for bouncing 5 times in a row.
Oh. Which boss?
The mausoleum.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I really like those mausoleum challenges.
They're fun.
It's a shame
I
that
don't
there
think
are no
the
more
supers
of
you
them.
get out of them are any good after the first one, but the mausoleums themselves are fun. Like, that third super sounded radical, and then I used it, and then I was like, oh, this is garbage.
Which is the third one?
It's
It's a ghost. Like, you summon a ghost that does a, what's the term I'm looking for here? He does the Mike Hagger thing.
Oh, the lariat? That one's
Yes.
super high damage.
Yeah, but it's so hard to get it to actually stay on a boss.
When I see people use it, I think what they do is they use the lock aim.
Yeah, you can use the 8-way aiming to keep yourself in place while you control it, but, like, I always have to dodge, so it just goes off the top of the screen and then I never see it again. So I was like, well, fuck that super, and went back to the original laser beam.
Fair enough.
The damage is great, but I only ever got it to hit a boss 3 or 4 times before it left, so... So I don't know why, but I have a real problem dodging those little Space Invader motherfuckers he shoots out.
Sure.
Eh,
Where are you at, anyways, Grav?
Somewhere in Island 2 still.
Okay. This guy does look radical, but man, this is the boss who messed me up the most.
I am so bad at this.
Which
There we
part?
go. I hit him. I kept
Oh,
missing.
just missing with bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does take a little bit of getting used to the arc, especially if you've never used them before now.
It's fine.
Be a little bit hard to get used to. I do like the bombs set each other off. Those ones he's shooting. That does help.
The crash bombs.
Yes.
Shit. This is...
Yeah, for people who are like decent at bullet hell type shooter things, I think this guy is probably one of the easier bosses. But for me, he was hands down the one I was most frustrated by.
I'm okay-ish at them. Like, I'm not great. I'm also not very good, but I enjoy them.
Yeah.
Although, admittedly, like, the most bullet hell I really enjoy is, like, Gradius, which is not bullet hell at all.
Well, even, like, this guy doesn't get full bullet hell. He never gets that bad, but his last phase is a motherfucker nonetheless. And as you can tell by his health bar every time you lose, like, his last phase is the entire fight.
Yeah. Wish there was an easier way to get rid of his, the laser.
The top laser?
Yeah, because that's the thing that gives me the most problems in this first phase.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain. Honestly, I just used EX moves here at this first part. Like, I didn't save up for the big bomb, I was just EX moving all of his bits until they were gone. Because this part is honestly where I took most of the damage up to the last phase.
I'm just going to assume that the robot is moonwalking since we can't see his legs.
Yes. That is a fair assumption.
What? Oh, that was weird. Because I had invincibility frames, the bomb wasn't exploding.
Oh, yeah, I've had that happen once or twice.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow, that was really close.
I definitely tried to save his middle torso bit for last in that first phase, because his hands are the thing that give me the most problems there. You won't use the hands until that middle section's gone, so...
I'll get out of here, Dr. Wily.
No.
Man, Dr. Wily is psyched! Shit. Excuse me.
So yeah, the trick is the last phase is just that.
So
Like-
hope you enjoyed the Wally Warbles fight.
Just dodge. Yeah. So remember that part where I said that bit with feathers was the thing that got me the worst? Yeah. See, yeah, this was the fight that bugged me the most, I'll say that for sure.
Dr. Wily in a Bowser copter with a Chaos Emerald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, I hadn't thought of the emerald before, but...
That reminds me I should get the true ending of Sonic Mania. I still haven't beaten it since I got all the Chaos Emeralds.
I should pick up Sonic Mania
I
sometime.
should finish Sonic Mania. I think I got
Sonic Mania is a good video game.
It is.
People keep saying that.
It's surprisingly good.
Yeah, don't listen to the Giant Bomb folks. Well, actually, a lot of them really liked it, but Brad is super terrible at it and gave up like on the first level.
Let the record show he never let go of the grab button.
I have learned a long time ago never to take Brad's opinion on anything as the truth. Guy who is super into Minerva's Den.
Guy who is super into DMC.
I still need to try that. I have like 2 versions of that, the PC version, and I think I also have the the PS4 HD version?
I have the PS3 version. Oh god, I forgot he shoots his head.
Yeah, I died to that once. Not very dignified.
Some Gamera 2000 this weekend. Now that I figured out why
2000.
EPSXE was crashing all the time, the answer being Windows 10.
Oh yeah, also those run and gun stages. I figured out the secret to the Pier one. It's use the double heart ability, so you have 5 hits and then just tank the last bit.
Yeah, that works too. It took me an embarrassingly long time to realize I was supposed to be parrying the octopus to get it to blow up the roadblocks.
I did not know there's a double heart ability.
Yeah, there's the heart charm and then there's a double heart charm, which does lower your attack even further. But
yeah, it lowers your attack more, but it gives you 2 extra hits.
Yeah, it seems like
come in handy.
Pretty much necessary to tank some hits if you want to do pacifist.
Yeah, that super that makes you invincible is apparently really good for that pacifist thing.
And also, like, your lowered attack speed or attack damage won't really matter on a pacifist run.
Right.
Yeah.
Do pacifist yesterday, and there was, like, I don't know what the level is, but there was one where you pretty clearly couldn't get past the enemy without taking hits. So.
Yeah, there are a few that are like that, where there's like an enemy that's roadblocking you.
I don't understand how you do, like, that tree one that I streamed on the first day I streamed it, where it has, like, a giant mosquito at the end.
So apparently the deal is when you activate the invincibility super, you can just jump through him to the end of the level.
Ah, can you also do that with,
apparently
like,
the end of the level is still there. I'm not sure if you have to use that invincibility super to get to it, but I think you can just jump to it with, like, the smoke dash or whatever.
Yeah, it sounds like if that's the case, you could probably just take a hit and then go through them while you're taking the, you know, your iframes.
I've decided the pacifist runs and all that extra stuff are not really for me. I am happy with the amount of Cuphead I've played. I'll still go back and fight some bosses occasionally just because it's fun.
Does the magnet drag you towards it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a real dick move. Like everything else about this boss fight. At least he pumps up your super meter really fast with that stupid middle thing.
Yep. Oh wow, just if you bomb that second phase, he immediately goes into third phase.
That makes sense.
That didn't go very well. I was not expecting him to go third phase that quickly.
I think this guy is the only boss that I fought and then, like, left and fought somebody else and then came back to him.
So the robot was chewing gum, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not sure what that's about.
Robots can't chew gum?
I mean, it can. I don't know what it does for them.
Maybe that gum they like was coming back in style.
Which, yeah, since he builds up your meter so fast, I was just spamming EX moves to get rid of all his bits in his first phase.
I feel like I'd almost rather save up for the bomb.
Save the bomb for the heart?
Yeah, well, no, for the second phase, because it just immediately takes you to...
Yeah, fair enough.
Locked up the parry. Ow.
For me, the second phase was like the most relaxed part of the boss fight, so when he's just ahead. This bit and the bit with the heart were the worst next to the last, but I mean, I guess they would have to be considering, well, whatever. But yeah, I usually spent my bomb here if I had it built up just to get rid of this phase. Because those fucking hands. It doesn't totally get rid of the heart, but it does get it down to where just a few shots do the trick.
God. The red on red is maybe not the best artistic decision.
Hmm?
I was having problems like tracking some of the shots because of the red shots on the red background.
I see what you mean.
That was just me being dumb.
I had a lot of deaths like that.
Oops. Whoops. Whoops. That went poorly.
Oh, this fucking robot.
It's a cool design.
He's super cool. I like everything about it except for the part where I had to fight it.
You just had to make up for the Vermin or Werner Vermin fight because
What, the part where he was actually super easy?
yeah.
Yeah, Warner was actually really easy. I was surprised by that. Granted, considering everybody else on this island's a motherfucker except for the pirate.
I don't know. I had a lot of problems with the pirate.
For me, Warner and the pirate were, like, no issue, really. The only issue I had with the pirate was the last phase, with the boat. And I realized when you put that thing up of, like, them doing the music for that High Seas Hijinks,
Yeah.
they showed the last phase of that pirate fight, and you can parry the big dumb laser beam he shoots.
I was trying that, and I could never time it right to be above it when he was firing.
So yeah, I just ducked that, and then
Yeah.
when the barrel was going to hit me, I used a super to try to get out of that, and it killed him.
So my stick strats for that was as soon as he started charging up for the laser, is I would run and activate the barrel, and then try to get right up next to him, and then use spread shot and just crouch and shoot him.
Oh,
That works too. I did not have the foresight to trigger the barrel at that point. I just was busy ducking to try to avoid the laser.
Also, I feel like
I hate
that.
those
I
hands.
feel like this or that last phase. I have a very bad habit in this game of trying to do everything very quickly, and that you cannot do that last phase quickly.
Yeah. Like, a lot of the time when a boss goes into their, what I'm pretty sure or know is their last phase, I just try to gun them down as soon as possible. Just, like, DPS the boss through their last phase ASAP.
That doesn't work for me.
This guy, that especially doesn't work, but yeah, the pirate is also a problem there. Can you just hit the boat anywhere during that last phase, or do you have to hit the
No, you have to hit it in the uvula.
Thought so.
It'd be too nice if they let you hit it anywhere.
Yeah, I was using the charged shot and just kind of jumping and popping him in the mouth, so... I was pretty sure you had to hit the uvula, considering it was very conspicuous. But I never tried shooting him anywhere else to find out.
Dr. Call.
He's a real asshole. Also, sometimes I would try to build up a super just to hit him as soon as he goes into this phase, but honestly, it didn't help much. That said, EX attacks are real good on that last phase. Oh, and watch out, the bombs have a different EX attack. They have homing missiles. It's like a big spread.
I have an idea for
Didn't realize that the first
time
time I used it. I didn't realize that when I first got the bombs. I'd never actually tried using the EX attack with them for a while, but
I mean, it makes
it's handy
sense.
against some guys, but...
Yeah, we're gonna try a thing. Because I don't know how much use I'm getting out of the smoke dash
Well, yeah.
in the plane bit, but I have enough money to buy the last charm, and I feel like that might be more useful.
What's the last one?
I
The
don't
health
have.
thing?
No, I don't have coffee.
Oh, the auto super? Yeah.
Yeah.
I never tried that one, but it sounds really good.
We're gonna try it out. It's probably really
Yeah.
slow, but it's better than the literal nothing I currently am using.
Yeah. I really should have switched that smoke dash off multiple times for anything else in the stages where it didn't help, but... That said, man, that thing does come in handy almost anywhere else.
Yep. That was how I beat the mines, where I turned my compulsion to go fast into usefulness because I just ran through the first part.
Just dash past everyone.
Dash past all the jerk wolves throwing pickaxes.
I thought they were goats.
Whatever, I don't know what they are.
Man, I really want to see you get past Island 3.
I want to try to get past Island 3, but I don't know if that's going to happen considering I have like 4 bosses to go.
Well, yeah. Let's see. There's Dr. Cole's robot. There's... I know you do want to stick with, you know, a boss until you beat it, but... Man, I like every other boss on this island more than the robot. And there's one other one, actually, that I totally forgot about, who I actually think is a fairly easy boss to beat.
Yeah. Man, that super gain is a little intense.
It's quick.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be that fast.
I didn't either.
Well, heck, in that case, yeah, bomb that heart, get it out of the way. Oh, no.
I messed
Oh.
up.
Oh, that's fine. Most of this game is messing up. Until the time you don't mess up.
It always feels really good when you don't mess up, though.
It does. Like, winning one of these boss fights is satisfying.
And I like the way it happens, too. Like, I know, like, it's probably not, like, the best game design for other things, but I just like, you're just firing on this boss, and then just all of a sudden, like, no...
Knockout.
Yeah, you're done.
I appreciate that it makes it tense.
Yeah. It's like,
Like,
oh,
you don't know...
I can do
You're
it.
always hoping that in this next shot is
Yeah.
going to be enough to do it. Also, wow, geez, that does fill up fast.
Oh, Christ.
Fuck your heart. Eat shit, Dr. Cole.
How That was a good whiff right there. Oh, that was a second good whiff.
Yeah, man, if you're hitting something, that thing feels like fast. Really do think it's kind of bullshit that this whole first bit of blowing up the parts of the robot doesn't actually count as damage.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it totally does because, you know,
Because it just immediately moves it to this next phase. But
yeah, which is tiny, but it's disheartening to see on the progress thing.
When you die in that first phase and it's like, what? I did no damage?
Yeah. That's what I mean, is for a minute I was like, oh, maybe it's just glitched like the bomb thing. It's like, oh no, I'm just terrible.
Yeah.
Aw.
Damn it.
Got this.
I don't got this.
You have it in the bag.
Something from the moons of the ether, Airy, and to the dunes of something. I can say with great certainty that this one is in the bag.
Also, the EX attack with plane, the like chompy bullet, goes through those dumb electrical walls that block your shots at the end.
Neat.
So, yeah, that's the only way I beat him was by spamming that super, or those EX attacks every time I got a chance. Because he spent a lot of time hiding on the other side of those walls.
Shit. This is ogre. Yep. Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Man, that narrator's good.
That's real good. Oh, hey.
Hmm?
I took out the laser unintentionally. I thought it was, I didn't think I would do it on that go-round, but I did. And then I blew an EX shot, which really didn't matter because, man, this coffee's really good. That's the only time you will hear me say that, because I don't like coffee.
I should try more coffee. I liked the little bit of it I tried, but I only ever drank it black.
Oh, jeez. I forgot I hadn't taken out the bottom bits, and that was a problem. So I was like, wait, why isn't the heart coming out? Why am I taking so many hits? Oh, no.
Also, speaking of giant robots, timely, because that Pacific Rim 2 trailer came out.
I haven't seen it yet.
It looks alright. I don't like the robot designs as much as in the first movie, but there's some really good character designs. And yo, that dude from Star Wars is real good at impersonating Idris Elba.
Nice. Shit. Oh no, this is
Remember that time Idris Elba was like the best thing about Pacific Rim?
I mean, all of Pacific Rim is pretty good.
It is, but man, Idris Elba's so good.
He's real good.
His name is Stacker Pentecost.
Yup. Is going... This is still going real poorly.
Yeah, this robot's a dick.
Why you gotta be such a dick, robot? Oh no.
That's how he was built. Man, I hate those hands. It's my least favorite part of the boss fight is when he does that dumb spinny hand thing.
I feel like the nuts and bolts that he shoots out is way easier than the giant laser that blocks all your shots.
Oh, yeah. In my experience, the order is definitely top, bottom, mid in this fight. Because, yo, those hands are really annoying to deal with, and also the thing in the middle gives you super.
Yep.
Which, again, not really a problem with coffee, but...
But it's nice to have.
Yeah. Nice dodging. Oh, I said that and then you ran right into his face.
See, he keeps saying that he has the perfect equation to hinder my evasion, but I don't really have that much evasion.
Well, yeah, because his equation's too good.
Clearly.
It's already working. Hate that guy's smug face so much.
I wish there was kind of some way to just use an EX move when you have super, and not just use the super. Whoa! Damn it. Oh, Cuphead. Don't like you, crash bombs.
But yeah, I feel like this guy's got a bunch of like really simple attacks that are nonetheless incredibly frustrating. Like, none of it is that tricky in and of itself, but man, all of it together makes her a real pain.
I got like halfway through this entire fight that time. We're
Yeah,
getting
it's
there.
just getting to that last phase and then getting better at not dying, which is my main problem.
Oops. Ah.
But yeah, I wonder how how the bomb super does on this first phase.
Let's try. Oh,
I know, sadly, the bomb super is blocked by the walls in the last phase he's got. Otherwise, it would have been super handy because it's homing missiles.
oh, you mean the bomb EX move?
Yeah, sorry.
Because like I didn't think the bombs had a different super. I thought it was just all.
I always say super when I mean the X move. Also, I just really don't like the bomb super in the plane. And that time I actually mean super.
This is how I beat Hildeberg. Using bomb super.
Man, Hildeberg's a way better fight.
Yep.
I just like her more.
Jimmy the Great is a better fight.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, the robot's cool. I'm not saying he's a bad fight, but he's definitely my least favorite boss. Which sucks, because he's a big, cool robot. And also, he's only really my least favorite fight because of the amount of dying I did.
Oh, I died. A brawl is surely brewing. I feel like my Cuphead announcer voice slips into Serve's David Lynch.
You know, I can hear that.
There they are, Albert. Faces of stone. Oh, this is going bad. I'm just flying into everything.
I bet David Lynch would be into Cuphead.
Yes. Did you hear that they're giving Denis Villeneuve a Dune movie?
Wait, who's that? Is that the...
Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, okay.
Sicario.
I was thinking of the dude who made Black Swan.
Oh, no,
Darren
that's...
Aronofsky or whatever.
Yeah, no. No, not him.
Everyone's saying this new Blade Runner is pretty good.
I am hearing that.
I'm not sure how much I trust them, though, because mainly I've heard it from Wooly.
I've heard it from other people, and I mean, I really like
I
Denis
think
Villeneuve.
Adam Savage was talking about it being really good.
Yeah. I really like that director.
Hmm.
He's the guy who did, like, Enemy and Sicario.
Well, I don't know. My thing is that I never liked Blade Runner in the first place, so...
Oh,
It's so boring.
you're so boring.
It's the most boring movie on the goddamn planet. How can anyone sit through the first, like, God knows how much of that movie?
It's so cool, though.
I always make it to about the point where the robots are talking to the dude who, like, made all the weird toy things.
Yeah.
I always get to that part, and then I'm just like, oh my god, this is so dull, and then I turn it off.
I like Blade Runner. I was one of the only people in that intro to film class where I watched Blade Runner that liked Blade Runner, but I really
Like, at
liked
some
Blade
point, I
Runner.
need to watch the whole thing, I guess, but every time I try, it just gets so...
I didn't know it was possible to not like Blade Runner.
To be fair, like, a lot of people in that film class also didn't like Mulholland Drive, and that was another one of my favorite movies that I watched that semester.
I actually need to watch that at some point.
It's really good. Do you
Says
like?
you like Blade Runner.
Do you like David Lynch?
He's pretty good.
Because man, that's a David Lynch movie.
On a scale of Twin Peaks to Twin Peaks Season 3.
It's closer to Twin Peaks Season 3. Whoa, damn it. Oh, I had him.
Are you really close?
I was really close.
So yeah, when I realized you don't actually have to move a whole lot to dodge those things in the last phase, it got a little bit better.
I feel like the thing that I'm learning is don't watch him, watch you, and then also keep an eye on your supercars or your EX
Yeah.
cards.
On your WWE Supercard.
Yes. Did you see they added Xavier Woods to the weird Netherrealm thing and made him Raiden?
No.
They added Xavier Woods to the weird Netherrealm WWE game and made him
Like
Raiden.
the WWE Immortals?
Yes.
It's... Man, Mortal Kombat would be way more entertaining if Xavier Woods was Raiden, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the right button.
Man, why is this game so good?
I don't know. Oh, because I died. I wasn't looking at myself. I took my eyes off myself, and then I flew into a bullet.
That's how it happens.
Gotta keep an eye on yourself.
Yeah.
It's a life lesson from Cuphead. 'Cause if you don't keep an eye on yourself, then a giant robot who you're trying to take their soul for... Then I just take a moment and say, like, the thing at the beginning, like the pre-level thing, said that you were fighting Dr. Call's robot.
Yeah.
I mean, his robot has a soul.
I guess his robot has a gambling problem. Also, are you saying that robots don't have souls?
I know. I watched
Okay.
Ghost in the Shell. I know a thing or two about robots with souls.
Alright. Just making sure. Because otherwise, Labrys would have a thing or two to say about a thing or two. Robots have souls, they just don't have rights.
Only people have human rights.
Exactly.
By Detroit.
Oh, that game looks so bad. What even
It's
killed
probably
me?
gonna be terrible.
I don't
Can't
even
wait to watch the best friends play through it.
I don't even know what killed me that time.
Detroit.
Yeah. Just all of a sudden I see one of those big crash bombs explode and I'm like, that wasn't anywhere near me.
Well, I think the one in front of you had not quite finished exploding yet when you flew forward. Like, it was gone, but the hitbox remained.
The soul still burned.
Yes. Do all of these bombs also have souls?
Probably.
Rough.
I mean they have like weird skulls in them when they explode.
It's true.
That's not a sign of a skull, I don't that's not a sign of a skull, I don't know what is. That's not a sign of a soul, rather. Whoa, that was close. That was even closer. Ooh. Eat it,
Did you get
Dr.
him?
Call. Oh god, he's
Thank-
naked.
I was trying to stay quiet because I didn't want to jinx it.
Why was he
We only
naked?
had the one hit left, so I didn't want to say anything.
Why was he naked?
I mean... Look, what a man does in the privacy of his own giant robot.
Yeah, name minus.
It's still a damn good score.
Yeah. Considering how many attempts it made.
Yeah. Eat it,
Before I,
Dr. Call.
before I stop playing Cuphead at any point, remind me to go talk to the death counter
check
guy.
your deaths.
Yeah, because
Alright.
it is staggering.
Hi.
Yes. I got the Dr. Calls Robot Soul contract.
Yeah, apparently his robot has a gambling problem, I guess. I'm assuming that everyone owes their souls because of the casino.
Probably. Sally.
That says a lot about the Inkwell Isle residents.
I mean,
If they literally all have tons of gambling debt to the devil.
Sally stage play in Dramatic Fanatic.
she's an amazing boss fight. Also, I think she's one of the other ones I was thinking was really easy.
We got
Well, I didn't have too hard of a time.
Calamaria. Calamaria is a really good name. I just want to.
It's a really good name and a really good boss. I think those two are the last two left.
Oh
no,
it says
there's one more.
Yeah, it says I have 3 missing.
Yeah, I know who the last one is, and the last one's a motherfucker.
Great.
Actually, now that I think of it, the random guys you
shit.
talk to in the map, they probably don't have soul contracts.
I forgot.
Yeah, the dude in Island 1, the Axe, even says that he broke his axe head fighting the casino debtors. So yeah, now that I think about it, I guess everybody does owe from the casino.
I was about to say I forgot to change. Oh God.
Oh, you forgot to change your super thing?
Yeah, but this is.
It
also
turns out you won't need to, because
Yeah.
this boss. This boss they showed off a lot in the previews, but she's real good.
Whoa!
I know from Service Twitter activity that he likes this boss.
Oh God.
Huh. I've seen this one before.
Yeah, she's really cool.
Almost a
That
phase 2.
seahorse is the fucking worst thing.
Was that the one who, like, shot me up to the top of the screen?
Yes. Fuck that guy.
Oh god.
Everything else in this phase I can deal with. That seahorse, I always take a hit.
I don't understand how to dodge
The ghosts
yeah.
move up and down. They, like, just stay away from them and then move down before they charge. Because they go for where you were, not where you are.
I almost thought that she had shot her bra at me, and that was why I sort of liked this boss, and then I was like, oh wait, no. I didn't do that thing that you said I should do.
So, the seahorse is a problem when she doubles it with the attack that, like, shoots the ghosts.
Oh,
Because you can't move up and down to dodge them while that seahorse is shooting you up in the air.
Whoops. Doodle.
There's one other attack she does there that gets really friggin' annoying. With the seahorse, but I don't even remember what it was. The blowfish are pretty easy, though. I like that she attacks by just, like, squeezing out a fish at you.
Yeah. Just shooting this lady in the eye. I don't know how I feel about that.
To be fair, she does owe her soul to the devil.
Yeah, but I mean, no one deserves getting shot in the eye.
What about the devil?
I mean, the devil probably deserves it. Whoops.
Also, I mean, I just want to point out that she is literally spitting up ghosts.
Yeah.
That implies a certain level of malice. In that her stomach is apparently full of dead sailors.
Oh, that's, you know... Oh, no!
Oh no.
Uh,
That sounds like the voice of somebody who made it to phase 2.
yep.
Alright, so wiggle the joystick.
Yeah, I learned that.
Man, that phase 2 is so cool. Also, my original strategy that I thought was really smart for dealing with that phase 2, which did not work out great, which was destroy all the electric eels, because spoilers, she's got more.
Oh.
Although destroying them does temporarily help, at least. The bitey missile super from the plane's normal EX attack. Sorry.
He's going well.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I gotta itch my nose really bad. This is a bad game for that to happen.
At least it lets you pause.
Yeah. It's not Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, the fish jumping out at you hurts you. That's
It
cool.
reminds me, at some point I gotta ask Grav what that thing was he didn't like about the ending. This.
Oh.
It was a thing he mentioned where he said he didn't like the way it played out or something, and he said we'd talk about it whenever you were gone, and I keep forgetting.
Or done, you know, either way.
Well, yeah. Actually, just send me like a PM thing in the IRC. We'll just talk about it via text. Secret conversations behind TFP's back.
Oh, yeah.
On stream.
I approve of weird spy conversations happening.
Oh yeah, always be having at least 3 different conversations at once.
Oh, yeah.
Man, this is such a good boss design.
The ghosts and the blowfish are a bad combination.
I didn't have too much, like, again, for me it was mostly that seahorse. I could deal with everything else, but that seahorse fucked up every plan I had.
That was scary.
Oh, jeez, I can't believe you dodged that one.
I also can't believe it. Oh, God, seahorse and ghosts.
Yeah, it's a real dick move.
Oh, no. Oh. I wiggled too hard, and then I was free, and then I wiggled into the shot.
It's the waggle.
Oh. Wow, that actually worked. Just gotta say have weird mouth movements, and then you dodge the ghost and seahorse.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever managed to successfully dodge the ghost and seahorse completely. I always took at least one hit there.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Like, there's a way to get that seahorse to not be as much of a problem, but I could never figure out how to control him.
I like his little turtle. He's so happy.
I like the little turtle guy.
He wants to fight by Marcus of Queensbury rules, but he's got this weird cannon on his back instead. Oh no! Don't you dare
I like
ghost at
that
me.
damn near everything in this game has a face.
Yeah.
Like, even little things the fish are spitting at you have faces on them.
Ooh, that was close. What?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you just ahead, lady?
Did you never play Lament of Innocence?
No.
I know it's not, but part of me still takes that last phase as a Castlevania reference.
Oh, okay.
Did you win?
I did.
Did you see the tiny violin?
I did see the tiny violin.
Yeah, her last phase is really not so bad. Good job. You actually did her last phase on your first try, huh?
Yeah.
It took me 2 or 3 shots once I saw that last phase to get through it, but that was mostly just me being bad at dodging the or getting out of the paralysis in time.
I think part of it was, man, coffee is really good for shoot 'em up stages.
It is. I wish I'd thought of that. But yeah, I think that's the last shoot 'em up stage for a while. Because I think the other bosses here are all on foot. Well, yeah, it's just Sally's stage play and that last one.
In Dramatic Fanatic.
She's a lot of fun. I really like that boss fight. The other one's only really a problem because, man, there's a lot to keep track of.
Let's say Asbestos Studios or something.
It's an asbestos safety curtain
Oh, good.
from MDHR Studios. I really like the asbestos safety curtain.
What was the line? Something someone's asbestos elixir.
Oh god, what was that from?
Gwenpool. It was
Right.
The Red Skull thing.
Yeah. Like asbestos tonic.
Yeah.
It's good for your lungs.
Man, Gwenpool is great.
Oh, it is. Also, it took me forever to realize you could stand on the angels in this first phase.
I think I accidentally did it.
Yeah, I saw you do it a minute ago. That's why I thought of it. Because I, like, never... Like, I parried the heart once or twice, but I never actually bounced up to a cherub.
Why are there...
So I really... I'm way into the background of this stage.
It's pretty good. Oh, I like the dude who was just afraid.
Well, yeah, because his wife is fighting somebody out on the front lawn.
Yeah. And then she became an angel.
Congratulations, TFP, you killed that young mother.
It's great. Oh god,
In front of her family.
Oh my god. Oh my
Yep.
god.
Uh-huh. So I really like this boss fight.
That was really good.
Yep.
I was not prepared for that.
Yep. This boss fight is so good.
Whoops.
Like, and it's a pretty relaxed boss fight, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, she's not super hard, but it's just a lot of fun. She's tricky, though. She's got dive kicks.
She does have dive kick. Oh god. And she's got ground pounds too.
Wins the Cuphead fighting game. Oh wait, this is already kind of it. But no, seriously, someone get the Skullgirls and the Cuphead teams together
Yes. Yes.
to work on a fighting game where all of these characters are playable.
I was gonna say get the people who did that Dark Souls mod where you can play as all the bosses.
But oh yeah, that third phase of this fight is really good. I was not expecting that, to say the least.
I was like, oh, that's neat. It's like a weird, like, oh, the fans hurt me when they're on the ground. Okay.
Yep, the traps. She's fully kitted out. She's basically a fighting game character.
Basically.
She's got teleports, dive kicks, she can set traps.
Teleports, dive kicks, projectiles.
Mm-hmm. Aerial projectiles, even.
Yeah. Get out of here, Akuma. Whoops. Shouldn't have done that one. Whoa.
But yeah, I just really like the way this fight progresses, where you're fighting here in the wedding chapel, and the groom is freaking out, and then in the next phase, they're in a house with the newborn babies, and he's, like, just hanging out behind the bushes.
And then she dies.
And you go fight her in heaven, I guess.
Whoops. Forgot to jump that one. Nah, not gonna parry that one. Whew. Oops. Oh, eat it, mouse.
Wait, can you defeat the mice?
With the laser.
Oh.
Okay, let's not immediately die in transition to the third phase. How's about? Yeah. I was really hoping that for the lightning spell, I mean, I know that it wouldn't happen, but I was really hoping for, like, Just Final Fantasy 13 lightning to just show up.
Just calls out some random pink-haired lady.
Yep. Also, I like the feet underneath the big wave.
Yeah. The big wave is the only attack in this phase that I ever had a hard time dealing with.
Whoa! Not a fan of this.
Yeah, last phase, bit weird. Luckily, also really short.
Yeah. I don't like this umbrella. So, what? What hit me?
I'm watching. I'm gonna guess one of the roses.
Probably, but I didn't see it. That's my excuse.
Ah, I know what it was. See, that actually was kind of bullshit. So the roses still have a hitbox when they're laying on the ground. You just stepped on top of that one right after it faded out.
Weird.
Yeah, that one stuck, like, that stuck around too long, in my opinion, because that was like a good half a second after it faded out, it still hit you. But yeah, I knew they stayed crumpled up on the ground, but I wasn't sure if they had a hitbox. Apparently they do, and apparently that thing is persistent. So yeah, the good news about this is that last phase doesn't have a whole lot of health. And also there's not much to it outside of that, so...
And given how close I was, like... I'm not going to have it this round because I'm already at 1 health.
Yeah.
I mean, I was at 1 health at this point last time. Oh no!
That's true.
Oh god. That was almost dangerous.
Just make sure to dodge all of her Final Fantasy nonsense.
I didn't dodge a mouse, so we're going to take that one again.
Yeah, that second phase is honestly probably the roughest part. There's too much, just a lot of stuff going on.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Yeah, watching this, man, that charge shot must have just a ton of attack. I really want to see if somebody gets the numbers out on how much attack every weapon in the game has and stuff like that. Because that charge shot deals with her last phase in like 2 or 3 hits. Well, probably closer to 4 or 5. Usually she's down a little bit on health by then, so...
I feel like the main thing about this second phase is I'm not seeing anything really to parry.
Yeah, I don't think there is. Yeah, I can't think of anything at least. Because, yeah, there's the star, there's the hearts in the first phase, and there's the pink roses in the last phase, but I think phase 2 just doesn't have anything parryable. Also, I know, you know, you're not caught up on Critical Role or whatever, but that one guy that I said was probably the best guest they've ever had.
I watched your clip.
Oh, you did?
And yeah, that was real good.
He's the best guest they've ever had.
Also, I found another clip that started slightly before that I feel like was a little better.
Yeah, I just wanted that clip because it was right after I'd finished watching it, and it was like 4 in the damn morning. Because that episode is long. It was like a 6-hour episode or some shit.
Yeah, sure. That's a real good game over quote.
Also, fun fact, that guest they had is Sofia Vergara's husband.
Huh.
Yep.
Woo, dive kick. I feel like I should not have not gotten hit there, but after that rose thing, I will take all the things I can get.
Yeah, I think I saw what you were talking about. That's some... You probably should have gotten hit, but let's not push the issue.
Oops. Go. A brawl is surely brewing. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. Oh, this is going bad. That was unrecoverable.
There's no such thing in this game.
No, that was pretty unrecoverable.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I guess now on the next episode of Critical Role, it's just going to be the wrap-up of, like, closing off plot points, and then the epilogue of, like, yo, this is what the Breakfast Club, or, no, Animal House. I always get those mixed up. The Animal House style ending of this is what your character went on to do, or whatever.
I watched that movie for the first time somewhat recently.
Animal House?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in forever. I remember watching it when I was really young with my dad, but...
Supposedly my dad made my sister watch it before she went to college.
Something's got to prepare you for college.
Yeah.
How close was Animal House to your college experience?
Eh. Although supposedly, like, they have a Tennessee flag in one shot, so theoretically that takes place in Tennessee, even though supposedly it's like in West Virginia or something weird.
Huh. I mean, Tennessee and Virginia are basically the same place.
Oh, you don't want to say that in either Tennessee or Virginia.
Or whatever. I also always say that Irish and Scottish are basically the same thing.
Oh, you don't want to say that in Ireland or Scotland. I messed that one up. One of these days, Sally stage play.
Yeah, I did die quite a few times against her, but she's not that... Even dying a bunch,
yeah.
she didn't seem that hard.
I feel like the boss that I've died the least on is still Werner Vermin.
Yeah, Werner's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I think it took me 5 or 6 for him.
Yeah, it was about the same for me. I feel like the main thing was once I figured out the second phase, it was pretty simple. And even then, like, the second phase is not that hard, it's just the first time that pops up, it took me a little off guard. Man,
Yeah, I made it through the second phase the first time it showed up, but the next time I fought him, like the next 2 times, I died on the second phase just because I had not seen everything it could do and was not sure how to deal with some of it. Against the cat, I only took a few tries because, well, it's kind of just got a few things.
Yeah.
And also, it doesn't have a lot of health.
Yeah, no.
But man, I was not expecting that for that last phase, and I should have. Like, I tried shooting at the cat when it was looking through the walls earlier in the fight. Just shooting up at where the hole in the wall was to see if it would hit the cat's eye or something, but... Also, apparently that whole thing is a pun. Because apparently, it's like a play on Tom and Jerry was a name for German soldiers.
I get it.
I didn't catch that. I looked up the thing and they were talking about it, and I was like, oh, that is pretty good.
I didn't catch it until you said it, but...
Well, I had to go read some things, because I was reading stuff about Cuphead, because, man, this game is cool.
Sure is.
And I guess the rat is a World War I German soldier, so not a Nazi.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
That said, Werner Werman is still a really good name.
Yep. Yeah.
God, I love this third phase.
It's really good.
Also, I just realized she also has bat wings.
Yeah. Because she's a Final Fantasy character. Straight up. Like, why wouldn't she be?
It's so weird.
I don't mean to alarm you, but this game's pretty weird.
This game is, yeah, fairly weird. Damn you, Sally. Sally, I don't know why, she feels like she's a Psychonauts boss or something.
I can see that. Ah, okay, there we
I don't
go.
know why I get that feeling, but...
Eat it, Sally.
Wait, was there a theater level in Psychonauts? I feel like there was, now that I think about it.
Yeah, but I don't remember what it is.
I feel like there was, but also I can't remember it at all, so maybe I'm just imagining that.
There might have been like a bit of one of the stages, but it's been a hot second since I've played Psychonauts.
Oh yeah, it's been a while. The only thing I remember anymore is Black Velvetopia.
I remember
and the Milkman stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say I remember the Milkman stuff, and I remember a lot of the early stuff, like basic braining and stuff.
Yeah, some of the... Yeah, I remember basic braining now. It was like the weird military stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember some of the training stuff. There was like some weird platforming stuff happening in Mila's stages.
Yes.
Like where you had to roll around in the weird 70s place.
Yes.
Oh, you now have access to that guy who's a douchebag.
Oh, that's cool. I'm a big fan of this boss already. I probably will not be by the end of this.
Get ready to change your mind.
Oh, that was a dick move.
It took me a little while to realize what was happening in this boss fight.
It's got great music.
It does.
Ghost trains are the best trains. Suplex that motherfucker.
Sadly, you don't have access to a suplex. Okay, you caught on to this boss fight way faster than I did.
Well, I noticed that they were pink, and then I noticed that, like, when that guy... Oh, God! I did not... Oh, that's good. There's a main thing from, like, remembering the pier stage, and the octopus or the squid guy had a very similar thing when you hopped on his head
To make the, to blow up the obstacles.
Yeah, and it would turn white and then back to pink, and I was like, oh, I bet I can parry those to move that myself.
See, yeah, if you don't stop those things, they will just move the platform so you were standing in the boss, and that's really uncool.
Oh, I was standing in the boss anyway. So close to getting to phase 3. This boss doesn't seem to have a lot of health, it's just...
Yeah, it's
Tricksy.
mostly just getting through, because, like I said, I would accidentally jump too high and hit the boss's head and die horribly. Also, he's a little bit far away to hit, but the spread shot works really well for clearing out those eyeballs in phase 1.
I am learning that. Oh, jumped in his head again.
Also, you can kind of, if you're standing like right...
Nope. Just bumping into his hands is also apparently ill-advised. Well, also the ground. Don't touch the ground.
Falling off trains is bad.
Yeah, I read my sister.
Chloe.
I read my sister's Winter Soldier comic. There was a bunch of falling off trains in that. Oh! I was gonna be clever and use the pumpkin to take me under the boss, but it wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, that second phase, I just had to learn to keep the platform in the middle between attacks, so that I could move left or right depending on where I needed to be.
Whoa!
Because you don't really have you have time to move it twice, but it's really tough.
Oh no. Rude as heck. Oh, that's phase 2.
I will say, you're definitely way better against this boss than I was, because it took me forever to get out of phase 1.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, I like the little happy ghost train people. The passengers. Oh, I walked off the edge.
Hanging out.
Oh, man. We're getting there again. Definitely seems like phase 2 is the problem phase so far in this boss fight, but I don't think I've really gotten to phase 4 yet. Ooh.
Phase 4 is like a lot of other bosses, where it's a few simple attacks, but it's so late in the fight that it's really easy to make a dumb mistake. Oh!
Like that?
Okay, so I will say, you were right at phase 4, you just fell off the train.
Yeah. Oops.
Is there a non-cool ghost train?
I can't think of any.
I feel like it's one of those things that is always radical.
Even like Cyber Ghost trains are pretty cool. See,
Cyber Ghost Train.
yeah, there was a Digimon movie. One of the Tamers movies was about a Cyber Ghost train.
I never saw any of the Tamers movies. Which is funny, because I really like Tamers.
The Tamers movies were okay. They didn't have any input from the one guy.
Oh. Guy who made it crazy?
Yeah. From the Serial Experiment Lane guy.
Yeah, let's let him make a Digimon show. That'll work out great.
To be fair, it did.
It did, but it probably was...
Probably ill-advised.
Yeah, maybe... For kids, maybe not so much. Like, even the American version, which I'm sure was toned down a decent bit from the original Japanese version, was still pretty fucked up.
What are the circle-headed things supposed to be?
I don't know.
Electric demons?
Yeah, because they spit lightning and their heads detach. and it's like a hollow tube. I feel like it should be easier to determine.
Oh, that's so cool!
Oh, did you get the last phase?
I think so. Oh, man! Oh, that's clever. I like this. Oh, I don't like this anymore. But no, that was really cool. Oops, 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 oops.
It's the Soul Train.
Basically. Oh no.
Yeah, spread shot's way better against this boss than I think pretty much anything else. I've kind of just been using charge shot as a crutch up till here, but
Ah.
no, I'm not sure crutch is the right word, but man, charge shot is strong.
I've got to figure out a way to get past phase 2 without taking 2 hits.
Yeah, it's those fucking pumpkins.
It's not even that, it's just... Because I keep... When I parry off the...
Like jumping into the skeleton's head.
Yeah, also I need to stop walking off the train. That was the second time I've just, walked off the sidecar for no reason.
Also, you really don't need it because you're handling phase 3 super handily. But if you take out one, you can go sit under where he used to be and totally cheese out that fight, because the only thing that can hit you then is the ghosts.
Dear. Yeah, phase 3 is... Oh, really? I'm so upset right now.
Oh no, can't wait to see this.
Gosh darn it, Cuphead.
Oh, did the game break?
Oh, well... I would say so. I'm unhappy with that death.
I thought... Oh, come on. Yeah, I see what you mean. I thought maybe the game just locked up.
No.
Because I had that happen, like... Well, yeah, really just the once when I was talking to you about it that one time. I don't even remember what boss I was fighting when it happened.
Oops, that's... I was really hoping that, like, I had timed that better and not blown a super. But, whatever. It's fine. I managed to get to phase 3 without taking 2 hits.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the first 2 phases of this guy are a real pain. If his head wasn't so friggin' big in phase 2...
That's really the problem.
Like, you have to parry,
like
and there's no room to jump.
I feel like the other super would be better for this boss.
The invincibility one? Or the ghost punch?
But I
Ghost
was
punch
thinking
actually
the
really
lariat.
not a lot of room to run around, so...
The Darkest Lariat.
There we go.
Yes.
Still not sure how I feel about Ultra Sun and Moon.
I mean, I'm gonna get them because that's what I do. If I get them, I'm gonna get one. I do want to be the very best. Like, no one ever was making mad.
I mean, except you since the last time.
Well, yeah. Oh, F off with your dumb bone meringues here, speaking of Pokemon. Your bone chakras. Chakrams, rather.
Bone chakras are a very different thing.
Yes. Girl, let me touch.
I can't wait for the eye magic in Cuphead.
I mean, this first phase of this boss has got some eye magic.
Does now that you mention. Well, I don't know if it's magic when it's a ghost, but
Are you telling me that ghosts aren't
are ghosts
magic?
magic?
I'm pretty sure
I'm
ghosts.
pretty sure ghosts are magic.
Wow, I 2-cycled that boss. Sick.
I would say most ghosts are magical.
Whoa! Crap. That was close.
Oh, it's always great when those pumpkins get the timing right and just start moving you the way you want to be.
Yep. Ooh. Thank goodness for fun dash. Oh! Ghosties. I can do this. This boss is definitely completable.
This boss is defeatable,
Yep.
just like Rich Evans.
Yeah. Oops. Oh no.
Man, now that Grab's mentioned it, I can't stop trying to find out what those guys are supposed to be.
Oh.
I mean, sure, maybe they're just weird ghost things, but it feels like I'm missing something with their design.
Glad to make things difficult.
You always do. Man, you were really good at fucking up that first phase.
Oh. I was doing so well. Oh, you'll see what I did on this otherwise perfect run coming up here.
I'm seeing it. It's going really well, actually.
Yeah. It's going really well. It's a shame. It's a good thing nothing will happen to that perfect run.
Yeah.
It would be a shame if something
would
happened.
to the
Yeah,
perfect run.
same idea.
It's a great run you've got there.
We're just gonna blame this one out. Blame it out like it's cross Tekken.
Be lame. It works.
Well, I did not succeed in blaming it out like it's cross Tekken. But I was doing really well up until I walked off the train for no reason.
Yeah. You had it in the bag, some would say.
And then I got so far and tried so hard, but in the end it didn't even matter.
Too soon.
When will it not be too soon to make that joke?
I don't know. Also, I knew Tom Petty was not doing well, but apparently he did pass away.
Yes.
And that's a bummer.
Uh-oh.
Also a bummer because, man, there were so many opportunities to use Free Fallen during last night's Critical Role episode.
Ah, the second phase. Also, yeah, if you can figure out what these guys are supposed to be, that'd be cool. Unless they're like wheels, maybe, or something?
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right? I was thinking some kind of weird electrical lights or something, but... Because they're paired with, like, horns, right? Sticking out of the thing of the train?
Yeah. Or, well, like,
Something
it looks like they're weird neck things or something.
Well, because the neck is like a tube, like a hollow tube whenever they detach. And they spit lightning, so...
Here's the plan. Here's the new plan: is we're just going to be at the mercy of the pumpkins for this phase and not jump, and I feel like that's going to work out pretty okay. Oh, remember when I said I thought that was going to work out pretty okay?
See, I thought they were something like the railway crossing lights, like the ones that blink back and forth.
Maybe. That kind of makes sense.
Big round lights that blink back and forth, and there's like the siren to be like, yo, there's a train on the way.
Yeah.
Because it's two lights and there's the horns in the middle.
Yeah.
That's my best guess.
I know this as someone who used to live like right next to a train.
Someone who used to hop train cars for a living.
Yep. That's definitely what I said.
Yeah. That's what I heard. Also, I really like the ghost conductor, even if he is an asshole. Little skeleton conductor. Are skeletons ghosts?
No, skeletons are skeletons.
Okay.
Oh, don't walk into skeletons.
Is the Skelton a scary version of the Fulton?
Yes. I think I was trying to... I meant ghosts, but then it came out skeletons, and then I was trying to correct myself, and it didn't come out right.
Parry be useful for this or no?
I don't...
I could see it helping somewhat.
For
just
which
for,
phase?
For things like the bricks and like the skulls that come out of the ghosts.
Yeah, the skulls that come out of the ghosts mainly.
Oh. I guess my thing is, like,
But
generally...
Cuphead doesn't seem to have too much of a problem with the skulls coming out. I got hit by those a few times, but I don't think he's actually been hit by one yet.
No, I've
He's been hit
definitely
by the
died.
ghosts themselves.
Oh, well, yeah.
For me, it was this part, with these stupid friggin' pumpkins and their stupid friggin' bricks. Doesn't even make sense. Why would a pumpkin have bat wings?
Because it's spooky.
What do you have to do with trains?
What if they're chocolate bars?
You know, alright, I will take that. As for the first time I saw the waffle dude in Bon Bon's boss fight, I thought it was a Hershey bar. But then I was like, no, why would you cover a Hershey's bar in chocolate? That doesn't make any sense. Or in butter.
Butter, yeah.
Also, he's way too dark brown to be a waffle, in my opinion, but hey, whatever. If your waffle is that brown, you have overcooked it.
Whoopsie daisy.
Now, you're wrecking phase 2 pretty hard now.
The secret is that mash weapon change is really useful for that part where if you get right under him, you can't do anything. So you can just really focus on just mashing that weapon change button. Oh. I feel like I should maybe try to not use the super on phase 3 and save it for phase 4. Oh!
I want to say that was my strategy, but I don't think... I was really hoping the super would one-shot phase 4, and it did not. Like, Phase 4, despite having a fairly small health bar, actually does take a bit of wailing on. Like, I think I had to open that compartment 3 or 4 times to fully kill it. That said, yeah, the super would definitely help keep that down. Oh, those pumpkins are such assholes.
Oop, don't walk off the train.
Also, I think those horns in Phase 3 might actually have an actual visual mistake.
Oh?
Like, that weird black bar around them. I feel like that shouldn't be there. Like, maybe that's intentional, but to me it looks like something that got left in by mistake.
There we go.
Got him.
Yeah.
You beat Phantom Express a lot faster than I did.
3.59% have defeated every boss in Inkwell Isle 3.
Yeah. There's some extreme drop-off happening. And I know, it hasn't been out long yet, but I have a feeling those numbers are going to be fairly consistent.
Yeah, I mean, like, even games that aren't particularly hard have low completion rates. So.
Yeah. But I figure
anybody with a game that is difficult, and
yeah, I figure anybody who does beat Island 3 will probably stick with it all the way to the end.
I'm gonna try to stick with it all the way to the end.
I mean, you're right there. So.
Yeah.
It's just I could understand people being somewhat intimidated when they see what's coming up after this.
Meh.
That's a real good thing that just popped up. Oh, I can't go in there. That's a great name.
Isn't it?
Yep.
Both of these last matches have real good names. I'll tell you that right now.
Please tell me his music is somewhat related to his Die House theme.
I actually don't think so. But the music is called The King's Court.
That's real good.
It is!
Ah! Oh, that's a really cool background.
Every background is amazing.
Whoops.
Like, when I continually said the casino was real cool, the casino's fucking radical.
I am way into this background of just skeleton gamblers.
I love the smoking skeleton. With his cool-ass green suit and his hat. The skeleton lady in a super low-cut dress.
I'm doing
Thing goes
ver-
down to the bottom of her sternum.
This boss fight is... Oh, well, that went poorly. So where does this put me? Do I have to go back to King Dice? Do I start the chip fight? I go back to King Dice. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, that's a 1. That's no good.
Sometimes you want the 1. Although, also, I would advise not fighting the guys in number 1 spot.
Oh, look at these guys! Oh, man.
So, there's a lot of really fucking awesome designs here.
Oh, look at the background. Oh, God, I died.
The background of number 1 is maybe my favorite of the backgrounds. But also my least favorite boss to fight because they're actually really hard. Well, not like super hard, but they are hard to keep track of.
Oh, I hit one again. Oh, I got a health
But you
up.
get to see that sick background.
I do. Also, it gave me a health up somehow. I don't know.
So every time the board is reset, like whatever you try again, 3 spaces on the board have a heart that will give you 1 more HP when you land on it.
Huh.
And those are randomly assigned. Wow, you are great at hitting 1.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, these guys are annoying, but luckily you can kind of pick which one you take out first. Because low shots will hit the dude who dumps it all over the floor, and high shots will hit the lady with the olives.
Take 3.
Good news is, once you actually take 1 or 2 of them out, then that fight's nothing, but...
Oh, there's a 3.
Oh, 3 is real good.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Whoops.
Also,
Oh.
he's kind of an asshole.
Oh, he's coming over here now. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get... Apparently a lot of people saw that coming as soon as they started that fight. I didn't realize it till I got hit.
Yeah.
But, like, now that I think of it, it's kind of obvious because, like, it's 2 ashtrays, or the platforms. So, like, of course he's gonna switch sides, I guess, but... Also, again, just a fucking cool background. Everybody in this weird smoking lounge.
Hey, I beat him. Oh, King Dice is stomping on him.
Unhappy.
No, yeah.
Like, that's a really rough death animation.
Yeah.
Also, I think this boss fight might be trying to say that smoking is bad.
It might be. Hey, I'm safe.
But with the tiny cigarettes with devil horns. And the giant flaming thing.
Whoops. Oh, that's a 1. Let's see what's behind door number 4. Dominoes.
Oh yeah, Pip and Dot.
That's a good... Oh, I'm dead.
So, I think if you do head back to the map at some point, I think if you check your list now, I know it'll show you the names for the ones you fought. It might show you the names for all the bosses in the casino. But they've all also got really great names. Man, the animations on Pip and Dot are so good. They alternate frowning and smiling as they go. So yeah, this is probably my favorite boss fight in the game.
I can see that. It seems neat, but I've got to get better at, like, getting past these guys.
Yeah, There are some of the bosses in here that's like, if I landed on them, it would definitely fuck up my run a little bit. But the only thing it took me to figure out, essentially, is that every one of these is like a phase of another boss fight.
Yeah, like
It's
they're
like
not
they're all
long.
fairly short, they're not super complicated. Just gotta remember how to beat them and do it.
Yeah. Cigar guy wasn't that bad once I figured out that he, was coming over.
Yeah. And yeah, the invisible dash, I think, is almost required for some of these guys. There's this fucking magician. Ugh. But also, he has one of the best designs. It's like, with the invincible dash, that guy's one of the easiest bosses in the game. Without it, he's actually pretty hard.
Oops. Whew. That was close.
God, these casino bosses are great.
Alright, Pip and Dot. This time I will pay attention to the ground. Whoops.
Which I can definitely see some people making it to this and just being like, nah, I'm out. Like when they realize what they have to do.
Yeah.
But I figure if they had the determination to make it through Island 3, I think they'll stick with it.
I'd like to get past 4 at least once.
Oh, did Pip and Dot take you out?
Yep. Alright, Cigar. You and me. For a third time.
Yeah, I got really good at beating that cigar.
I feel like this would be way harder without the invisible dash.
There are, like, multiple bosses in here that I would not want to fight if I didn't have that invisible dash. Like, the Magician and the Roulette Wheel are the two I can think of that, like, could they go from a boss fight that is actually really difficult and complex, or not complex, but just, like, intense, to a fight you can kind of just breeze through.
Ugh. Come on, big 3. That's a 1. I'll take it. Come on, big 2.
Just want to avoid Pip and Dot, huh?
I want to see someone other than Pip and Dot. I kind of want to see all of them, but I also don't want to.
You don't want to fight everyone.
Yeah, no.
Well, it's okay, because the next time you get to the board, just take a real good look at the last 2 spaces.
No, yeah, I saw that. Oh, that guy's
So,
cool.
I've never made it to the end without hitting the second to last space.
Great.
Like, you can totally not hit that, but every time I did. Oh, are you fighting the Derby horse?
Yes.
Watch the track.
That's really cool. It reminds me of, when I went to the beach, they had a really neat little like amusement thing, and it was kind of set up like this, but it was like skee ball and this, and you had a bunch of people all on vacation, and you would roll balls down the track and try to get them in the holes, and then you would move the racehorses across, and whoever got it across first won a stuffed animal.
I just meant watch the track because, oh god, those terrible little ghost motherfuckers on the horses.
Oh. Oh, that's 3. I wanted to get the extra health, but...
It's okay, when you hit start over, you'll have another chance.
Yeah. See who this is. This is... Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh, is it the 8-ball?
No, it's the monkey.
Oh, fuck that monkey.
How do I hit the monkey?
So... Remember how you can interact with pink objects?
Oh. Oh god, I should have paid attention.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
No, once I realized what the gimmick of that fight was, I felt really dumb for not noticing and realizing they showed me everything.
That's
He's
Although
hitting
now
all
I
these
think-
bosses I've never seen before. Because every time I watch a stream of this game, people shoot for like specific bosses.
I really like this death quote. I'm just gonna hold
Yeah,
this
I
up
think I
here for a
remember it.
sec.
Also, I will say, since you're streaming, if you wanted to be super cheap, I could just pause it when they show all the cards and then tell you which ones to hit.
That's no fun.
It's not. But also, every time you mess up, the monkey speeds up,
I was noticing that.
and that's real unfortunate.
Cigar time.
Yeah, I love these casino bosses. They're super cool.
I like this setup.
Like, it's a really cool scenario, and just like the part where you're going through different areas of the casino to fight them, and just all the, it's really cool. I really like it. In a game that was already full of really cool stuff, this is one of the coolest bits. Also, yeah, I'm just terrible at hitting that dice and getting the number I want, so I just, every time, just guessed. You can time it and go for specific things, but I'm bad at that.
Also, where's the fun in that again? Besides not hitting start over, I guess.
Well, and I guess not hitting that first boss. Because, man, those drinks are rough.
I also noticed at the start of this that I didn't realize at first that King Dice is the person who reaches down and lights the cigar.
Yeah. There's a few of the bosses he has a hand in. No pun intended.
Oops. Did we do 5? Is this...
I really want... Oh, yeah! That's the one I wanted you to hit.
Alright, because we had 6, and that was...
6 was Derby Horse.
Yeah.
I really like 5.
Oh, that's terrifying. That is a terrifying bunny rabbit.
Yeah!
Oh god, I should have dodged that better. Well, that was... I see why, this is... I see why if you don't have the invisible dash, this would be a problem.
Oh, yeah. He's only got the 2 attacks, but if you don't have the invisible dash, that one is a real motherfucker. Because you gotta look for the opening and get out real fast. But yeah, like that adorable little bunny rabbit magician. The King Dice is the one who pulls him out of the hat.
Oh, that's cool.
Also, because it's a rabbit magician that gets pulled out of a hat.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Alright, cigar. Gotten pretty okay at, like, just influencing it so I get the cigar first. And that's okay.
Yeah, cigar is definitely the one you want to fight out of the first 3, I think. Well, I don't know.
Well, poker chips seems easy.
Poker chips was not bad.
Once I remembered I had the invisible dash.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely not the drinks. You want to stay away from those fucking drinks.
Life lessons.
Right.
Life lessons with GBP4A, you want to stay away from those fucking drinks.
Yeah, avoid the drinks, just stick with, like, heavy cigars and poker, and, like, gambling. Poker
Yeah.
chips.
Gambling and smoking is okay. Drinking,
Just
though.
stay away from the drinks.
Yeah.
God, I love the background of that cigar fight, though.
It's real good.
Like, that weird... Just the weird way everybody's kind of, like... The way that people in the room are almost drawn like smoke. Or at least the ladies on the side there.
Yeah.
Super cool.
This game has incredible background work.
Yeah. Like, I was looking around earlier to see if somebody, like, just ripped the fucking background of that poker chip fight so that I could use it as my desktop background. And sadly, to my knowledge, no one has done that. Also, I don't know if there's a good way to do that, but someone fucking do it.
Derby horse.
Because I really want those gambling skeletons.
I don't like Dragon Phase 3.
Dragon Phase 3 was not as bad as Phase 2 for me. Well, it depends on the shot you're using. If you're using spread shot, that Dragon third phase is a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm using spread and homing, and homing just chases after his dumb projectiles, and spread I have to get right up in his grill.
Yeah. Dragon is when I started using charge shot pretty seriously.
For that fight, I used homing and normal.
Yeah, for me, the main objective in that last phase was just not hitting his bullets, because that was hard enough to dodge without worrying about those splitting. So yeah, the annoying thing about this Derby horse is that it took me a little while to realize why I was getting hit.
And it's the derby
The
people
dudes on the
bottom.
track.
Yeah.
The little Grim Reaper guys riding the horses that shoot up at you.
Give me health. Yeah. I don't think we've seen number 7 yet. Lucky number 7!
Which one is number 7?
I would guess... I don't know. Oh, it's this lady. That's cool. Oh, man,
is it
look...
the roulette wheel?
Yeah, look at the background.
I don't even remember the background for hers.
Just a bunch of
So
hands
spoilers.
with chips.
You want to use that invisible dash.
I'm noticing this. Oops, okay. That was lucky.
Sure, let's try charge, see how that does.
Yeah, I found charge to be a real difference maker for me personally, but...
Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh, God. I did it, though. We're good.
Okay, so her win quote is, I'm trying to remember exactly, but it was something along the lines of, I see you've noticed my style is very Russian.
What? That's no good.
It's super good. Because
Alright,
she's Russian at you.
The goal here is 2 2s.
Would you say Russian attack?
Oh, no.
Oh,
wait, no.
what'd you get?
Oh, I got safe. Okay. I
Okay.
miscounted.
You thought you were going to start over?
I thought I was getting to start over. Not a 1. Not a 1. That's a 2. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, God! Oh, no.
So yeah, shit kicks off.
So clever, so dapper, you better believe this dice is loaded. Now we do all of that again.
Yeah.
Great.
So yeah, as soon as you hit Finn, like, it's on. I was not expecting everything to go off that fast the first time I made it there. Like, I thought it would be like the other ones where it just...
Like it takes a sec.
Yeah, but no, it's just right in. God, King Dice is so fucking cool. His hand is like a little person. Dances.
Oh my god, charge shot made that so easy!
Right? Charge shot's really strong.
Oh, why is the field tilting? That was weird. I just noticed like the foreground people or the foreground skeletons playing poker. That's really neat.
Oh god, I see what you mean. I never noticed it tipping like that. I wonder what that was all about.
So yeah, I think I completed pile 2.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Huh. Oh, wait, maybe... Okay, no, I was wrong, I guess. Yeah, no, I was totally wrong. I thought the tipping was, like, with whichever direction he was going. So it was like the table tipping back and forth, but... Yeah, huh, that's weird. I never noticed that before when I fought him.
It seems like it might be like a gambling riverboat or something. Like it's.
I could see that. The Devil's Casino is pretty complex. Also, I'm not one to gamble, and I know that the whole game is kind of telling you not to, but I kind of want to gamble at the Devil's Casino. It's super cool! Look at these guys. Wouldn't you want to hang out with these guys?
Well, I mean, I guess it's okay to gamble. Just when the devil shows up, you say no.
She's like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Even if you're on a winning streak.
You say thanks, but no thanks.
No thanks, Satan.
I don't want a 2. Do not want a 2. Take a 3, actually. 3 would be nice.
Are you trying to avoid Pip and Dot again?
I'm trying to avoid Pip and Dot. I got a 3. I believe this is his bunny.
Yeah. I want to say his name was Hoppus Pocus, but I don't remember.
That's alright. God, this would be so hard if you didn't have the invisible dash.
Right? It makes that rabbit so easy, him and the
The roulette wheel. Whoops. As long as you, like, actually remember to hit the A button the second time. Oh god, bunny rabbit. You're freaking out. Oops. Was 7 roulette? Or was 7... Yeah, 7 was roulette, I think. I don't think we've seen 8. I think that's the one we haven't seen.
I remember 8.
That sounds great.
You will, if you land on 8 and see him, you will really enjoy it. Okay, so yeah. Also, this is really good. I found the names of the sub-bosses. So the drinks are called the Tipsy Troop.
Great.
The Casino Chips is named Chips Bettigan.
That's real good!
Yep! The cigar is named Mr. Wheezy.
Okay.
There's Pip and Dot, Hoppus Pocus. The horse is named Fear Lap.
Okay.
The monkey is named Mr. Chimes.
Mm-hmm.
Roulette wheel is named Piruletta, sorry.
Makes sense.
The one you haven't seen is named Mangosteen.
Great.
I forgot how
well,
good Chip Bettigan is.
We're gonna see Mangosteen, I guess.
Yeah! Also, he's a motherfucker.
Great. Good thing I have 2 health, 3 health, 3 health. Oh, that's awesome! Oh god, get out of here, Chalk.
I don't know why he's named Mangosteen,
I also don't know why.
but I really like that the 8 is an 8-ball.
Makes sense. And 7's roulette, and that, you know, it's a lucky number.
Oh, apparently he's a reference to Melon Bread from the Gunstar Heroes stuff.
I thought you said he was hard. Also,
Wait,
that's
did you beat
super
him super
gross.
easy?
Yeah.
Okay, so my problem was, like, it wasn't him, but the chalk fucked me up real hard.
Just invisible dash through it. No threes. Not a 3. Just
Sometimes
a 2.
I forget I have the invisible dash, okay?
Or a 1, I guess. Oh god, monkey time.
Yeah, monkey time.
Time to actually pay attention here. Uh-oh. Oh, Christ. Oh, no. Oh, no! Nah.
Why is the bee an airplane?
TFP, do you want to take that one?
I don't have an answer.
But I told you the answer.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
right.
remember the
Oh,
answer.
right.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. No!
Let's see
Okay.
if I can complete the game before TFP does.
I'm so mad at you. Whatever, have fun with the crazy robot boss.
Fucking
Seems
Dr.
pretty
Claus.
unlikely, that's all I'm saying.
Do you have to do all of the memories in order to win?
All the cards, yeah.
Yeah, oh.
Unless you get lucky, because sometimes the monkey just, like, bugs out super hard, and, like, as soon as you turn over your first matching pair, he goes off screen and explodes. And you just
Okay.
win. Sometimes that happens. I don't know why.
Great. Not a 2. 1 or 3. Not a 2.
Also, the good news is he does have less health every time you match a pair.
Not a 2. Not a 2. That's a 1. I'll accept that. Not a 1. Not a 1. That's a 1.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I've cleared out a lot of these bosses already.
That's the good thing, honestly, is that the bosses don't... Oh, did you end up on one of the ones you didn't clear?
I did, and it's the Tipsy Troop, and I have 1 health.
So that is the good thing, is when you do have to start over, at least the bosses do stay clear. So, like one time I started over and then made it all the way back to the end without fighting anything. Because I just kept landing on the same ones. Also, for the record, you did beat all but 2 of the mini-bosses, or, you know, I guess 3, considering the Tipsy Troop, but...
Yeah.
Like, you beat most of them on that one run. So yeah, intimidating boss fight, but not as bad as it seems.
Except when you do what I just did.
Well, nobody likes the Tipsy Troop.
I mean, I like their design a whole lot.
Oh, no, the designs are fantastic, but fuck fighting them. And also, again, they have probably my favorite casino background. Just the room full of devils hanging out getting drunk.
I feel like my favorite is still probably, like, Chip's Bettigan.
I mean, his name is amazing and the background's real good.
Yep.
God, Chips Bettigan is such a good name.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's dumb. Oops. Well, I'm gonna say this run's probably over, but, you know, we'll see how this goes.
Oh, that's new.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a triangle projectile
Oh,
as
no.
opposed to a circle.
Oh, right.
Chip and Dodd, and I have 1 hit point. This is gonna go bad.
It's okay. Pip and Dot aren't as bad as they look. To be honest, as long as I didn't land on that horse, I was happy with any of the level 2 bosses.
I don't know, I'm okay with the horse.
I always took a hit on that horse. Thanks to those little derby guys.
Whoop, don't hit the back wall.
Also, it's not like one of the other cool casino backgrounds, but I do like the background during Pip and Dot.
Chips.
Chips enough?
Chips ahoy.
Again, in terms of things that took me way long to notice, I just realized that King Dice stacks the chips.
Ugh, excuse me. Well, okay. What was that noise?
Tweezers.
Makes sense.
It was making me mad cashing in.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh my.
Hmm?
I survived a bit longer in the airplane phase and there were razor blades.
Yep, that happens.
Yeah, I did way better on that bee fight once I realized that there is a, like, the platforms on the side under the honey.
Ah.
Also, I will say,
Note to self, don't try and jump while aiming down.
I really like that rabbit's fate, his animation when you beat him.
Yep. Oops. Well, I like how every one of these fights where I got an extra health, I just immediately take a hit.
Well, then it's evening out. Still works.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think I've ever made it through without fighting that damn monkey.
Oh, he flips it around. Oh, God. There we go. Shit. Oh, God, where do I hit him? Oh, in his big dumb face, I think. Damn it. Nope.
Ah. I was watching that last run against King Dice. I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't sure if you were still fighting him or not, but...
I'm not.
Yeah.
Shoot him in the big dumb face.
Yep. Once you get to fighting him, it's actually pretty simple. It's just, you know, pulling it off.
Yeah. I know I said I was gonna, just, let the dice fall where they may, but I'm gonna try to influence it a little bit. Go out and not try jumping into the chips. And so far I'm very strongly 1 for 2. Oh no! I wanted the bunny, but I got the derby horse. Also, I think I see the trick to the Derby horse in that only like the blue riders will jump up at you.
Yeah, it's only the ones that look like the little Grim Reaper.
Oh, I'm doing a bad job. Oh, this is going poorly. I can beat, at least one more boss in King Dice on one hit.
Yeah.
I've done harder things.
Yeah, King Dice is fairly simple.
Ah! Oh, well, that one's okay, too. I wanted the roulette wheel, I'll take the 8-ball.
No, wrong button. Oh well, I'm still alive.
Whoa, hello. Whoop! There's a chalk there. That's a good death line. You trying to hustle me?
Okay, a lot further that time. Why's the bee police gotta be so British?
Or southern.
I don't know. Yeah, because TFP made him Southern.
I don't think they say oi in the South, but I could be wrong.
The main thing was because like the death quote says like doggone, and I've never heard that phrase anywhere other than the South. Like, doggone, we got ourselves a good old-fashioned honey heist. And it just rolls off the tongue in the correct way.
That frickin' triangle!
Even with my terrible southern accent, despite living in the South.
Ah, triangles, please!
Alright, big 2.
It's right on top of you and you take damage.
Alright, second big 2. Yeah. Bunny time.
Triangles! I'll learn it eventually, but I get it so rarely that it usually just games me over.
Big 2 or 3. Yeah. 3, I think, is what I'm after. 1, 2, yes. And then finally a 2. Come on, 2. Yeah. Alright, King Dice.
You got this. King Dice ain't shit.
Why is he not playing summoning cards? I'm not gonna
Break the
complain.
game.
Maybe. I'll take it if this is what's gonna happen. If
The
you'll-
King Dice fight does seem a little bit buggy sometimes.
Almost chokes at the end, but got the B.
I don't really seem to be gaining any meter.
Feel like maybe the game broke, and that's really unfortunate.
That
But you're
looks like
gaining meter
Oh
very
yeah, now
slowly.
I am. Oh wait, I did it.
you did.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
Eat it, King Dice.
Yeah.
That is super weird.
Like, again, I mentioned that Monkey has also a bug that will just, like, end the fight immediately, that...
Reminds
Like,
me of a bug I had with the gingerbread house, where when it did the gobstopper, I would only get the main body and not the secondary body.
Yeah, I saw that happen to somebody else who was playing, where, like, the main body came out, but the little blue one stayed back behind the castle.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, it was still on screen, it was just way in the back. Man, I really like that achievement is named Casino Night.
Yeah. Let's go over here. That's a... Man! This is a great world.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, like...
Like, what?
Spoilers, that's the good ending, bad ending choice. Like, it's about as straightforward as you can possibly get, right?
Yeah.
It's literally the devil holding out his hand going, yo, hand over those souls.
Sure, why not? What?
Gee, I wonder which one of these is gonna get me the good ending.
Wow.
Also, man, this fight's great.
Oh, look at his pupil. That's cool. Whoop. Okay.
So the devil's got a lot of attacks.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm learning that. I'm gonna get hit by the first 3 of all of these, apparently. Yeah, okay. Let's try that again.
The worst attack of all, though, is those little fuckers running out from behind the throne.
I do not understand the timing on the goat kick.
Okay, do you want me to make that attack really easy for you?
Sure.
Duck.
Okay.
It doesn't look like you should be able to duck it, right?
Yeah, no, it really doesn't.
But you totally can.
Great.
That's what I learned from watching those Korean players.
Whoa, I don't like that.
I can't wait to see what that is that you don't like.
Ah, don't.
Oh, I bet I know.
I don't like it when the devil turns into a spire.
Yeah, that part's unfortunate. Not gonna lie.
I had to jump over one of the dudes, and then I got hit by the goat kick anyway.
Oh boy.
Wow. Hey, the
This
devil's...
pirate guy is going down way faster than I thought he was. I thought I was still in phase 1.
Which one?
The pirate?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had a hard time telling when he actually switched between phase 1 and 2.
I think it's when... Because he's got like a bunch of phases at the start, right? I'm not crazy in remembering that.
I think he just had, like... I think he's just the 3 phase. I could be wrong, though. It's been a while since I fought Pirate.
Because I thought he had like a couple phases. Like, because he's got the one where he just like calls out his bros.
So I thought that was the difference. Is I think phase 1 is just him shooting at you with the dumb octopus in the barrel.
Yeah.
And then 2 is when he calls out the people, and then 3 is when you're fighting the boat.
Well, no, because there's a phase of once the boat starts spinning cannonballs at you.
Oh, I didn't see the shark coming.
Phase.
Oh, is that a different phase itself?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was just tied in with when he starts calling buddies.
No.
So yeah, you can jump the goat thing, but...
That seems...
And I didn't realize until after I beat the devil that you can totally...
That seems like shenanigans of the highest caliber.
Well, yeah, and we all know you're not a fan of shenanigans. Right,
Oh,
King
yeah.
Dice?
Definitely, I'm definitely all about fair fights.
Well, whatever. King Dice is a cheating motherfucker. We all know it. He said himself those dice are loaded.
That's true. I feel like King Dice would appreciate what I did to King Dice.
Oh, no, he would absolutely. If the shoe was on the other foot. If your control stopped working, King Dice would not sit back and let you figure out your problem.
I'm almost to phase 2 of the devil.
If only you had wind.
Yeah, really. If I can just blow on the devil.
Cut to that.
Cut to that
What was that game
Lucius
that you
2.
and Alex played?
Lucius 2.
Yeah, that one.
That is weak to win, let me tell you that.
So I've heard that's a bug, that thing that just happened a minute ago, where you died. There's something with that attack where the devil's head turns into a dragon, where sometimes if you hide, like, right on the edge of the screen, you'll take damage for seemingly no reason.
No, well, I know what I took damage from. I took it from one of the dudes running in.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh no. What happened? Did you make it to phase 2?
I think I did, and then I blew my
Okay.
super unintentionally. Oh, geez.
Did you panic?
I did.
It's easy to understand why you would panic.
What?
Uh-huh.
Don't try to parry the thing that is pink, I guess?
Oh wait, you might just not have parried it soon enough. You have to do it real fast. Did you explode?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you just gotta parry quicker. I really liked you blowing the super there, for the record. It's understandable. I know why you'd do it.
I thought I was gonna fight Skeleton Devil. Like...
Yeah, that was just, you have to parry the bomb faster, because either parry the bomb faster or be on the other side of the room, because the explosion's huge, but...
Oh man, I wasted my super and it didn't hit him because he's too high. Just like Billy.
Captain Briny Beard, you're too high.
Exactly.
I am not a fan of that.
Ooh, right to the legs.
Is the thing you're not a fan of just the skeleton bit?
Yeah.
Oh, the bit that I really like is, like, look at the throne after.
Well, yeah, like with this, like the crumpled up skin.
Yeah, it's just a hollowed out sack of skin. It's like, yeah.
You super gross, the devil.
Go figure. Also, I really like that almost all of his attacks in that second phase revolve around his eyes turning into stuff, like they did in his intro.
Whoa! That was shenanigans. Oh, what?
Oh no. Oh no, I don't...
I was not expecting that to hurt me. Okay, yeah, that one was the glitch of hiding in the corner and having that hurt me.
Yep. I've seen
Final
multiple
stage,
people
let's
beat
go.
it to skeleton
You are a
devil.
scary motherfucker. Oh,
Which one?
last stage of Pirate Man.
Right. Yeah, I've heard that weird thing with the dragon head attack, that only happens if you're going towards that one side, like if you're hiding on the left side.
Huh.
Apparently if he does it the other direction where you're standing on the right, it's fine. And apparently there's something you can do to, like, make it so that he always does that attack aiming in that direction. Like, I think it's just he aims at whichever side of the screen you stay on more, or something. I don't know, it is really annoying. It only happened to me, like, once or twice, so it's not every time, but... it is kind of shit.
I like how the bombs come out of his ears. That's weird. And appropriate!
I just really like the bit where, like, his pupil turns into a thing that then attacks you.
Ah! What are you? Oh god.
I think you made it to phase 3.
Why are there giant, fat, purple...
They just want to hang out and shoot stuff at you.
Oh, he's already...
All right, here we go.
You have the pirate in the bag.
No, I just got hit by a super laser.
Yeah, that thing sucks.
Ah! There's an axe there.
For super lasers. Oh, he got me with the third laser. I was actually doing real well there. Oh, man.
On. Become a skeleton. There you go. Whoops, okay. Ah. Yeah, I was halfway through that third phase.
I will say, one thing that helped me a lot was realizing that those dumb casino chips always go in the same order. Well, not always in the same order, but, like, they go in a straight line. Like, they'll always fall left to right or right to left. And they'll go one platform at a time.
Makes sense.
So knowing when to dodge those, because those things are honestly probably what killed me the most. In that second phase, at least. Also, I always tried to save my super for that third phase so I could kill the big floating guys on the side. As long as you kill at least one of those big floating guys, it makes it a lot easier.
Got him.
Nice.
Nice. That pirate's kind of an
It
asshole.
was an HP.
Well,
Yeah, TFP is definitely going to finish this before me at this rate.
you never know. This could take me, forever.
The devil is an asshole. That said, yeah, TFP's doing pretty good.
Ah.
God, that sack of fucking skin on the throne still just makes me real uncomfortable. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just remember, the axe is like lightning. It'll never hit the same place twice.
It's already over. Oops. Ah! So close. That's very, very far. I want to point out that it's really weird that sometimes when you first fall into the second phase, like your shots are coming from behind you.
Yeah, I noticed that with the charge shot. Like, I'd start charging my shot and the thing would be appearing behind my back. It fixed itself after a little while, usually.
For me, it's like as soon as I turn around once, like it's...
No, that makes sense.
Damn it.
I wonder if it has to do with the direction you're facing when you fall into hell.
Maybe. This match will get red hot. excuse me. Oops. Oh god! Not a fan of that. Why was there only one platform?
There's only one platform because this phase is a super huge pain.
It would have been okay if the poker chips had stopped falling.
Yeah, but they don't.
Oh. Okay, we're just... Wake up. Look alive. You're fighting the devil.
So yeah, there's two good solutions to that last phase. One is to parry off the tears.
Makes
Try to
sense.
stay in the air. The other one is save your super and just wail on him really hard, which is what I did. Because I could not pull off the parry timing on that.
Oh.
Hmm?
I have to keep parrying that dumb guy's head.
How are you doing the run and gun stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
My weapon change finger is hurting. Shit. Damn it.
Oh, that was weird. Wait, what? I must be missing something here.
What is it?
How do I survive on the octopus?
Yeah, if you just... The only thing I had a problem with there was figuring out to parry the octopus's head repeatedly to make it blow up all the obstacles in front of me. Because otherwise he sinks when he hits one.
Oh.
Fuck. That was just comedy of errors right there.
Okay, that explains what was happening.
Was that what it was when you just kept going down?
That's why he was going down.
Yeah. It took me a while to figure that out, honestly. Oh, that run went from real good to real bad all at once.
Yeah, it really did. That was not the run.
Can you find to ride the crabs? Just see them high five.
Yep. Shit. Okay, no, we're good. Everything's fine. Lapsing into constant profanities. Which makes sense.
Makes sense. You're in hell fighting the devil.
Yeah.
Swearing is just gonna happen.
Yep. Dang it.
Okay, this octopus heart is hard.
Yep. Yep, it is. Damn it. I don't know why I jumped. We're getting there. Cuphead is going to be defeated soon. Or, well, the devil is going to be defeated by Cuphead. You know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting right up to the end there. Yeah, I was stuck at this part for a while of just being in this last phase, getting to the very, very end and just not managing to do quite enough damage.
Ah, spider. Shit. Oh, man.
Oh, there was a gold coin just hidden there. Cool.
Yeah, there's a few of those around.
I actually managed to find all of them on my first successful runs. Which is
Oh, I meant
cool.
like the ones that aren't even hidden in the run and gun stages.
Yeah, I meant
Oh,
just
yeah.
on the map here.
Wait, there are coins on the map?
Yeah, if you get all the coins in all the levels, you still don't have enough to buy everything.
Well, yeah.
There are like
So
5 coins hidden on the world map,
because like some of the people will give you
and hidden in the woods behind him.
Huh.
Yeah, stuff like that. There are a few more. I didn't get all of them, so haven't actually bought everything in the shop yet, but...
I'm also missing like 2 things in the shop. Shit.
Let's check in with my death count.
Oh, god damn it.
For
I just got another joke with the bee boss.
Oh.
She's attacking you with a buzzsaw.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
I didn't either.
Shit. Damn it. Oh. Stupid skeleton Satan.
Do not touch Satan's skeleton, apparently.
Yeah.
It hurts.
I really like just the details when he transforms. Like when he does the goat attack, his whole body transforms into a goat shape, like he gets hooves and everything.
Yep.
If they don't have to go all out with the animations like that, but they do, and I appreciate it. Because, like, again, at no point in this game did they ever get lazy. hate those falling casino chips so much.
If they weren't there, the fight would be infinitely easier.
Yep.
Which I guess explains why they're there.
Yeah, it is the devil.
He's kind of a dick. And by kind of, I mean like a lot. No, you stay over there. Damn it. We're getting so close to that last phase. Fuck. A brawl is surely brewing. I'll say, Mr. Announcer. Ay, ay.
Ugh. After this, you can give him a shot on expert.
Yeah, they sure can.
Yeah, the devil's a real asshole. I was like, even though he's harder than King Dice, I was less stressed out about this fight, at least. Just because with King Dice, you have to go back through all of the map to fight him again.
Yeah.
Back through the dice game. With the devil, at least, it's just kind of a normal boss fight. That's particularly hard. But even then, there are totally worse bosses than the devil.
Yeah. That's a sentence that you don't hear every day.
Yeah.
Fine. Sickles. Oh, shit. Poker chips. Alright, phase 2. Got 2 hit points. Everything
More
is
than enough to
fine.
kill anything that moves.
Yep. I got 1 hit point.
Still enough.
Yikes. Okay, not gonna have to deal with poke chips for a sec. Phase 3. Fuck. Shit. Oh, Cuphead.
It's tough.
Super good at commentary after 3 hours of Cuphead.
Yeah, today was already a day where I was super tired, so I'm not ready. Period. I'm just reading stuff about Cuphead. Someone is claiming that those things you fight in Stage 3 of the Phantom Train are like chairs.
I don't buy that.
That sounds like bullshit. It also says they spit fire at you, and that is clearly bullshit. Because it's lightning.
I like your earlier thing of like railroad crossing signs. Like that makes the most sense to me.
I still don't know, but that's what I'm thinking.
of all of the things posited so far, it makes the most sense.
I don't have any alternative theories at the moment, that's for sure.
Yeah. Fuck. Fuck. I can do it, it's just the execution. Or, well, that's... I know how to do it, it's just the execution. It's like the Destiny raid up in here.
Oh. Apparently Fear Lap, that horse from the casino, is actually a reference to an actual famous derby horse named Far Lap.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I know some things about horses on account of having a relative who raises them. 1 HP going into phase 2. More than enough to get hit by a poker chip and die. Woo! Or just fall into a pit. Yeah, eat it, the devil. Fucking God. Dang it. Stupid glitch.
Yeah, that glitch is really unfortunate.
Well, already in phase 2. Woo! Already in phase 3. Dang.
This is the run.
God, I hope so.
Just kill the devil. How hard can it be?
I'm working on it. Fuck. Damn it.
Ah.
So close. If I can
Just tell me you didn't die with a full super beater.
I died with a full super.
Dang it.
This keeps happening. I keep dying with a full super meter ever since you said, "Oh yeah, I saved it for the very end." And I was like, "Oh, I gotta save this for the very end."
Well, the damage will carry over, so even if you hit him at the end of, like, phase 3...
Yeah.
The main thing is I am just really bad at parrying the tiers and then making it back onto the middle platform after the chip lands. So I just gave up on trying to do that and used the super for it instead. But, like, I think the time I beat him, it actually was just using it at the end of phase 3, because those little dudes who, like, dive bomb at you are the worst. The guys that appear, like, over his head.
Yeah, the weird little blue birds.
Yeah. Like, you can't shoot them out of the air because the devil's hitbox is in the way, so...
The devil's hitbox sounds like an interesting euphemism, but I'm having trouble thinking of what for.
I like the idea of that being used to describe some unfair fighting game tactic.
That's
The devil's hitbox.
Uniel's got quite a few of those. Alright, phase 2. Phase 3. Oh, fucking tears. I got killed by the tears. Well, that's the first time I've made it to phase 3 or phase 4 since that first time, so. Renewed vigor!
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
I mean, I was reading that thing about how someone made a joke about Dante being in more non-Devil May Cry games than Devil May Cry games. And I feel like they have a point. Because what? MVC 3, MVCI, Shin Megami Tensei, Project Cross Zone 2, Dead Rising 4.
Wait, he's in Dead Rising 4?
There's a Dante outfit.
That doesn't count.
Beautiful Joe. Sort of.
Hey, outfits don't count, and I'd say Cross Zone hardly counts.
You saying Cross Zone isn't a game?
I'm saying Cross Zone has like characters so goddamn obscure that will up a lot of series counts significantly.
Yeah, like Elisa Boskanovich.
See, I thought you were gonna say like Bruce Willis.
I mean, it also has Bruce Willis, that's true.
Bruce Willis's video game filmography, video gameography, Apocalypse.
Please, his name is Dynamite Cop.
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
Yes.
Dynamite Cop from Die Hard Arcade.
Yes. Also, I mean, he's in the Bayonetta art book. Not the
Yeah.
game itself, but...
she knows. That was a bad super. Damn it. I dodged in the wrong direction. Ah. I want to take bets on what my death count will be when I go check it.
Let's see, what was it at back when you were on Island 2?
280 something.
I'm gonna say between 550 and 600.
That seems about right. Getting hit by attacks I shouldn't be getting hit by. For me playing Cuphead story. I.
Still going great, huh?
Still going great.
I think this is also where I spent the majority of my time fighting the devil. Was just in this limbo of getting to this phase and not quite being able to seal the deal.
God.
There's no shame in coming back to fight the devil another day.
No, there's much shame in coming back to fight the devil another day.
Yeah, but there's shame in everything we do, but we do it anyways.
That's true. Fudge sickles. Wow. I'm so upset about that. Fucking shit. I'd like to get out of this first phase again, please.
Okay, that's pretty good and I didn't notice it.
Oh?
But apparently during the fight with King Dice, when he's sending all the cards after you, he only sends aces.
Yes.
That
Yes,
cheating
he does.
motherfucker.
It's great.
He literally just has sleeves full of aces.
I mean, who doesn't really? Shit. Fuck. So close, yet so very, very far.
Not that far.
It's the metaphorical bit of the whole thing. Shit. Damn it.
I also didn't know this, but apparently Cuphead has been rated E for everyone.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of surprising, right?
A little.
Yeah, but according to the Microsoft
Seems a
Store,
bit graphic for any game.
I mean, it's all super
especially considering,
cartoony.
again, you're working for the devil.
I mean,
Wow, I actually did that first phase without taking a hit. That's a
Nice.
new one.
You've done that once before.
It's too bad about these second and third and fourth phases. Shit. Okay. We're good. Everything's fine. Wait, not yet.
and then there's all the stuff about gambling and selling your soul to the devil.
Yeah, for everyone.
I mean, really, the Devil's Casino alone, you'd think would kick the rating up. All the
Especially-
smoking and drinking and...
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the smoking. Yeah,
And the drinking and the boss that
there's
is just
a lot of
liquor.
depiction of alcohol and smoking.
You're literally fighting a giant cigar
Fucking-
while smoking skeletons hang out in the background. But maybe it's because all that stuff is implied to be evil and or bad that they get away with it. Maybe the ratings board is like, sure, it's an evil casino full of all this stuff, but it's an evil casino. It's
Well, they just didn't
casinos
think
implied to
about
be a
it too
good
much.
place.
I mean, you can always go to like ESRB.com and they explain all their ratings, and it's hilarious every time.
I know what I'm doing now.
I highly recommend reading some of like the rating descriptions for like Persona.
Huh. I searched for Cuphead and it gave me nothing.
It didn't show up. Maybe it's not in yet.
Guess not.
Um,
What's the most viewed? Destiny 2. Why? I don't know what this game is, but that's a really funny name.
what's the name?
88 Heroes, 98 Heroes Edition. It's one of the most viewed things on the ESRB thing.
Damn it.
Well, alphabetically, it's probably pretty near the top. GBP4A, GBP5A edition. So I watched some more of the videos that had come out for Blaze Blue Cross, and yeah, I'm still excited about it. I mean, again, the character selection isn't necessarily super exciting to me so far, but the gameplay seems fine. And hopefully we'll get some fun characters in as time goes on. And whatnot. Maybe some zoner, yeah, grapplers or zoners or Eric.
Fuck. Shit.
You've got this. It's just Satan.
If only I had my wind skills.
Cuphead needs to point the finger gun at himself, summon his persona.
Shit. I was hoping maybe EX moves would have like a frame of invincibility, but I was sadly mistaken.
Not the case.
What would Cuphead's persona be? Bacchus?
Probably.
I was trying to think. And honestly, I'm just thinking it'd be funnier if he summoned some old video game character. He just summons Mega Man or, like, dude from Contra that TFP knows the name of and I can't remember.
Bill Reiser?
That's the one. I really like the concept in Persona 5 of, like, now more modern literary characters are able to be personas as well. So you get things like Zoro and Lupin.
And Necronomicon.
Yeah, like, I really like that idea of, like, the times are moving on, more modern stuff is now allowed to be a persona.
I just wish they'd kind of kept that for the leveled up personas, but...
Yeah,
you know.
like, I get the idea of going for mythological tricksters or whatever, but... those weren't as cool. Like, almost unanimously, none of the upgraded personas were as cool as the originals.
Got like weird giant smiley face?
I was really not a fan of that, no.
Not as cool as UFO with tentacles.
Not nearly as cool, no.
Yeah, Necronomicon is fucking rad. Like, that thing is straight up one of my favorite personas, period, so...
And Bike is cooler than Transformer Bike.
Yeah. And most other people, I didn't even get their ultimate personas, so...
That was dicey. No, wait, that was the last boss.
Yep. Good lord, I can hear you mashing that weapon switch button.
Shit. Okay, we're good. It's effective.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, I don't know if it would help any, but I know I switched to the orbital shot for this fight.
The homing, you mean?
Yeah, for that last phase, so that I could just kind of not have to aim at the thing.
Fuck.
Well, for the last few phases, really. The last two, where he pulls out all his help. So I can just focus on staying alive. Got this.
Aha!
Got it! Was that the sound of you getting it?
Yes.
Nice.
Yay.
Eat it, devil.
1.98% have defeated the devil.
You are now part of the 2%.
Yep. Suck it, the devil.
Yeah, what a bitch.
Occupy Cuphead.
Also, I like the name
You
of
did
that
it,
trophy.
like...
The trophy for beating the devil of Swing You Sinners. Or Swing
Yeah.
You Sinner, rather.
Swing You Sinner is a really good trophy. I wonder what the stats are up to on Steam as far as people beating the devil. Let me check.
Last one, there's a leaky cup.
Again, I actually really like the ending.
Yay, everybody's happy. Sequel hook.
Now, according to this, it is up to 6% of people have beaten the devil on Cuphead on Steam.
Nice.
Oh, my shoulder and arms are hurt.
I'm gonna say, how's that index finger?
It's not great. Man, this game is great.
Yeah, Cuphead is fucking great. That is one of the best games I played this year.
Yep. I like that guy credited as Magician Lord.
Yep.
Well, Cuphead gambled with the devil. Thought he'd win a hefty prize.
Sweet Justice sound. Samuel Justice? That's not a real person.
How do you know?
No one's name is as cool as Samuel Justice.
Things they just got worse.
Now that you mention it, man, there are some weird names in there.
A lot of French stuff.
Yeah, there was some named like Valentine Desertine or something like that earlier up there.
Big band.
Yeah, big band.
Reeds and brass. I don't really consider saxophone a reed instrument, but I'm not a jazz musician. Oh, the Ragtime Band.
Man, I'm glad this game got made.
Yep. I'm glad it finally came out.
Yeah.
Tap Dancer?
Why not?
Shoptimus Prime. Thanks, Phil Spencer. Rick Ryan.
Richard Dickinson,
Yep, that's...
the Double D.
Yep.
Jonathan Dick on the organ.
Chris Contumpassus. Just GOG.
Yeah.
Jonathan Blow. What? Made with Unity.
That's all there is. There isn't anymore.
Finn.
Is there?
So yeah, that game's really good.
Yep.
That was almost a 4-hour stream of the last world and a half of Cuphead.
Yeah. And to be fair, man, you beat the hell out of Island 3.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Well, hell, though.
Yep.
Lives up to the name.
Do I get to see how many deaths I've had?
Yeah, if you load back in, you can run back and talk to the dude at the
Yeah.
magic fountain.
%, huh? Does that mean you need to get the bad ends, or?
It's the extra coins.
Oh, the coins, gotcha.
and then buying the last things in the shop. At least I believe that's what it is. Because I know I'm now at like 108% because I went back and cleared a few bosses on Expert.
That's some Castlevania percent right there.
Now you've got to beat the upside down devil.
I like that.
Alright. Any last bets on how many times I've died?
I'm still going 550, 600 in that range. I know that's a wide range, but...
Grab any bets?
400?
516.
Ow!
You
Beat
guys...
my expectations, TFP.
Yep.
I was thinking about lowering it to like 5 to 600, somewhere in that range, but I was like, no, I gotta stay within 50. Good work.
I'm very good at Cuphead.
I mean, you beat it, so yeah.
That's true. Only like 2% of people on the Expo can say they've done that, so I'm very good at Cuphead. Anyway.
It's a fact.
Yep.
A provable fact.
Quite provable. I'm gonna hit the stop streaming button because I'm really tired.
Makes sense. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, Cuphead, you fuckers.
Yeah, what he said.